Setting up your availability. To set up your availability on your home screen of EAB, you're going to click on My Availability and you're going to choose Actions and you're going to add your time. Once you do this, you'll go in and choose the days of which you would like to set up your availability for whatever service you'll have. So if I say I'm going to work Monday through Friday from 9 to 5 p.m., that means the student can schedule appointments with me starting at 9 a.m. and ending on however long I would like for my appointments to last. So in general, appointments usually last for 30 minutes. So we will do it in 30-minute increments. So the last time a student will be able to schedule an appointment with this availability will be at 4:30 p.m., meaning that the appointment would end by 5 o'clock p.m. How long would we like this availability active is the next option. I always choose forever. However, you can choose whichever one you would like. You can always go in and adjust your availability depending on your semester, and you can choose that as well. So if I say I only want this to be available for the summer one term or the summer two term, you can do that, or you can do it for a range of dates. It's just dependent upon what you want for your specific services. Your personal availability link is what can be seen right here. If I was to copy and paste this availability link, if this was active, then that is where I would see that availability within that personal availability link. Only when you click this will the availability that you set up here for a student to choose the time to schedule their appointments. And then what type of availability is this? You have appointments, drop-ins, and campaigns. If you're not running campaigns, then obviously that will not be an option you would choose. Drop-ins is for a department that may have a kiosk set up. You can always set that up and where you will be able to do drop-ins for anyone who swipes into that kiosk. And then appointments is obviously where a student has gone in and scheduled an appointment with you, or you have scheduled an appointment with you with the student. The care unit, depending on what care unit you're working for. So for example, the Center for Student Success, we are under advising. So I would choose advising, select my location. I'm located in the Center for Student Success, and then I would choose the services of which I'm willing to meet with the student. If I'm meeting with the student and all I'm going to discuss with them is a Hawk Alert, then I'm just going to click Hawk Alert. However, if I'm meeting with a student and I'm going to meet with them about advising, I'm going to meet with them about an appeal, I'm willing to meet with students about declaration of major, I will choose all of those options because those options will become available for students, especially if they are checking in for a drop-in or if you have appointments set up for those specific reasons. So for my service, I'm just going to choose advising as my only service. And then URL phone number. You can put in your phone number for your office in order to reach students this way. And then special instructions for a student. If you want to say, please bring a list of classes that you would like to take in the upcoming semester so that students are prepared once they enter into the meeting. And then will you be meeting with multiple students? Oftentimes as advisors, we only meet with one student at a time unless you do group appointments, which is very rare that we see that. So once we have everything set up, we've chosen the days we're available, the time, how long we want this availability to be available, our personal availability link. We'll click this box if we want it. If we don't want it, we'll unclick it. We'll choose our type of availability, whether that be appointments, drop-ins, or campaigns. Our care unit, I'm choosing advising. However, there are other care units just depending on what you are doing. Our location, my location is the Center for Student Success, and then the services that I'm going to provide for students. And in here, I can add in my phone number, or I can add in my WebEx, my personal WebEx room, if I want a student to meet with me during that time in my WebEx room. And I can just put in here, please meet with me via WebEx link blah blah. And then I'm going to just click save, and all of that information has saved, and students now have the availability to make their appointment with me from 9 to 5 if I have any availability for them. If you have any further questions, please feel free to reach out and let me know.